continuation of page 1, issue 5 of the story. And, if you like what you see, just check out all my other stuff on my website. And, yeah, so let's get started. Okay. So, you're probably not going to be able to see much here. Maybe see if I can get a better close-up view. I'm working on. Yeah. And let's see. So, I think all of my plans for the adjustment of most of these pages is I'll actually be making these things a little bit more pop out more of the panel, because I like the layout of how it's all set up. And so when I'm designing my pages, I'll go ahead and just draw in a few little spots right here. I already if you're wondering what it is, I already blue line most of this page, and just been going to work on that. Oh, sorry. Let me see. I wonder if there's a way I could actually adjust it. Is it higher right now, or is it too low? Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't exactly know what I did, but I literally just put in the built-in microphone, and yeah. So anyway, so if you're seeing right now, the plan is I already finished up the 2 other pages from early on. You probably could see this is from a couple days ago. This was actually just from yesterday. I think what I might do later on is I might adjust this arm a little bit, but for now, I'm actually going to continue on to this page, so we'll get a new, different layout and everything. So this scene right here is really the introduction of part 2 of the 4th issue of my book, and so it literally takes place from one story after another, where they show a big epic fight scene going on. The reason why I'm also speaking very softly is to because my parents are asleep, and I'm probably just going to be doing a short stream right now. I'm not going to stay up till 7:30 or whatever. I'll probably do maybe 20 minutes, and just kind of chat myself until I get tired. How are you doing, token priceness? So anyway, if you like what you see, feel free. I'm not going to ask you to pledge money to me or anything like that. I mean, there is a button for that, but I'm just more focused on people read my content. So if you're interested, I made a comic book story about a superhero with autism. So it's called Joe Hero. He's the guy he's this guy right here, and you could probably see the few covers that are down there. But if you're interested in actually checking out the work, just go to this website right here. I know you could check out all my artwork that's been shown up on here. I sort of updated my area with some new little images that are here. Probably won't be the greatest to see them right now, but you can actually see a better layout of them once it on my website. And if you like, but like I said again, if you like what you see, just feel free to buy some books. I mean, I have a digital copy, and I'm working on the process to actually make actually deliver my physical copies to certain locations. I don't know exactly how it works well enough yet. I'm probably going to adjust the shipping and handling area a little bit more so that I could actually just sell the books so that I could actually just sell my books in a bigger warehouse or something like that. And so yeah. So probably from continuing on from yesterday, I had a little work trouble from my because I did a few little screw ups, but it doesn't seem to be a big deal from right now. I guess I just haven't been reported from it yet. What happened was I accidentally let someone walk away with taking a food item in at the grocery shop I work at. And it didn't seem to really impacted me in a bad way. So it's very fortunate to not have that situation really happen in a very bad way for me. Other than that, I started working. I'm also working my boss's work right now. We're doing a new little piece. I probably said this before from the last stream. I worked on a lot of from stuff like Hey Kids Comics and Divided States of Hysteria. Very good book, but very controversial. A lot of people gave it a lot of backlash because there was a bunch of transsexual characters into the story, which and it kind of the funny part about it would ironically express a lot of the mess up in American culture and also a whole presidency or whole terrorist manipulation to make people go crazy and all that stuff. And we basically made this thing before during the Trump and Hillary thing, and after she got voted, we made a lot of covers. One of my favorite ones that we did, you'll probably see one of them, is where we have a face of Donald Trump on Mount Rushmore, and all the other ones are blown up and everything like that. Kind of signifying the how fuck we are type setup. Oh, apologies for language. And yeah. Anyway, so since I'm able to open up to any questions, feel free to ask me anything. And yeah, let's get to know each other. Tell me about your day, Token Priestess. Looks like you're very quiet right now. Oh, that's very cool. Do you by any chance have a link of it? I don't know if I'm able to actually if I'm able to click on it through my chat box. I'm kind of interested in seeing it. So just show me an image or whatever if you can. What kind of painting are you working on anyway? Yeah, so a while back I just do. I mean, a lot of the posters that you see around me um, are from like different things. Ooh, Peeking the Brain. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Yeah, most of my posters were like different ideas I did back in the day. So like, if you've probably seen like this one down here is a Star Wars and sorry, is a Star Wars Kingdom Heart idea. This one's the power. This one will be the YouTube boys, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie as Powerpuff Girls, We Bare Bears, Deku as Superboy, Steven with the Infinity Gauntlet, Back to the Future, and Knows Me Senpai. Those are usually like my really popular ones that usually sell at shows, so I decided to just throw those up there just to show off bragging rights if you're interested in checking it out and going to my sales. I usually sell a lot of these at conventions. So, what do you think of the new show that's coming up of Animaniacs? I mean, for me, like, I like the idea. I can't wait for like Animaniacs to come back, but I feel like there is going to be a lot of struggle with it. I mean, for Pinky and the Brain, I mean, for basically Animaniacs in general, like, I think it's going to like cut. It's going to be cut short if the jokes are not landing that much. Um, because mainly the main fact about like the Animaniacs was they didn't have just the Warner Brothers and Pinky the Brain, and there was also like Buttons and Meanie and Slappy Squirrel, um, whatever that other one that I keep forgetting the pigeon the good pigeons or something like that or like good idea bad idea. I mean the thing was with Animaniacs, like the original one is like they didn't just follow the Warner Brothers that much. They had like a whole lot of other things in there. Yeah. Oh, wow. There's so many of them. But yeah, I mean personally, like if they could pull off like a whole Animaniacs thing just with those two things, it might be pretty good. But I don't know. The thing is like, but here's one thing that kind of makes me wonder: like, can the new Animaniacs be able to be good as like the original, or you know maybe with the humor that they have, they could like add a lot more to it. But I think the original one has a lot to pick up on. Like, I think their trailers are like fucking hilarious. Like that parody of Jurassic Park. It's like one of my favorite ones that they made. But yeah, but the original one had a bunch more to it. Like there was just like not it wasn't always the Animaniacs. It was also like Minnie and Buttons and those two dog characters, the God Pigeons, Slappy Squirrel, and and Chicken Poo and all that stuff. Like it was like I think what's going to be the Pinky and the Brain and Animaniacs going to have a struggle with is definitely like they're going to use a lot of their old school factors into this situation, and also at the same time they're going to be they're going to be focusing a lot more on the Animaniacs, like war and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I mean, Steven Spielberg had I think he doesn't have like a really good like track record when it comes to movies anymore. Like none of his stuff isn't like the next E.T. or so. Like you ever seen what was his last movie that he did? Ready Player One. I thought that was not I thought that wasn't his great work. I mean, literally the only good reason to watch a movie is to see the Iron Giant CGI, which is like the only thing. The only thing. Everything else could be easily been done and picked up by any other studio if they were ever going to do it. Which turned into a Warner Brothers like an advertisement of what does Warner Brothers own without getting in too much trouble. And so, yeah. So let's see. So it's possible. So it's possible that I might be doing great. I mean, if anything, if I was in Spielberg's shoes, I would definitely do Freakazoid as a comic book. Like this is just the idea out of my ass. And basically, Steven Spielberg would basically some guy would just like narrate like Freakazoid trying to go into the DC universe, and it's like zany concepts and everything like that. So pick up a lot of the popular jokes that was in Freakazoid, and use it into a Superman story or a Batman story, Wonder Woman story. You could probably have like a whole episode of just Freakazoid going into being in the Amazon, the Mascara, and just keep mistaking it for calling it the Mascara or Makeup Island or something like that. And definitely would make a great joke in there, just saying like Greek architecture, wonderful walls, wonderful floors, Amazonians, magical beings, Amazonians, warriors and weapons, Amazonians, Amazonians, Amazonians. I mean, just something that would be pretty fun, or just like dead parent jokes, or basically like a Superman and Freakazoid working together. And yeah. So, out of curiosity, when people usually go into streams, what other people usually put on streams? Like I know some people can go with full hours or so. I'm not gonna commit myself to that kind of role. I'm just gonna maybe do like a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there. Just kind of slowly get myself in the groove of everything. But I don't know if I could ever pull off a 3-hour or 4-hour stream, whatever. Mostly, I think I'm using this just to kill off some time and make myself not go crazy with the amount of stress and depression everything goes through these days. Alright. Need some more quiet time. So a lot of these things I've been having fun with, and I basically kind of like just made up these illustrations that I'm kind of like working up from a blue line. I actually made these things through SketchUp. So like a lot of these dinosauric machinery parts is just literally just all shapes and sizes and everything, just making them into a finished art piece in here. It kind of saved me a lot of trouble, like trying to figure out like anatomy and concept and everything like that. And sort of just like build it on a whim. And I think it. I think I don't use like Blender or anything like that. I have been thinking about doing that, but I'm not sure. Like if I actually would have the talent to, or the work ethics to really pull it off. You know, you know, I always want, I always got to try one thing once in a while. You know. Okay. It's about time. I'll be pretty much done here. Or I'll just kind of stop right now and let's continue this later. I mean, I just don't have the energy to stay up late as I would usually do. Let's see. Oh, hello, happily Mar Man Riley. How are you doing today? If you're curious of what I'm doing a story about a superhero with autism. Um, this is a comic book that I've been working on for a while, and I'm on my third issue of my comic book. Or no, not the third issue. I'm on my fifth issue of the book, and so I'm kind of like doing this action scene right here, and just kind of like penciling out everything. This part will probably take me. This part will usually take me a while, so but I'm not going to put in like all the time into it and a lot of stuff. If you like what you see, you can always check out all my other work, like here. All these guys are up here on the website right there. And if you like to support me in any way you can, I mean, you could always follow me. But I don't know how much that will help me out. But you could always buy my books online and just like, and it's buy a digital copy and possibly a delivered copy if you're interested. Other than that, I just like, I like what I do. I enjoy it. I'm drawing for the fun of it. And yeah. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually looking at it at a mirror right now and doing some facial expressions so I can get a smile out. Yeah, it's really strong. Mm. Yeah, sorry they streamed so late. I know a lot of you guys are probably already asleep right now, and if you are not asleep, then get some sleep. Actually, you know what? I'm not a big fan of how this arm works. You know, actually, it looks much better than the previous shot. So I'm probably going to invest in this. Make some more damage here. Okay. That actually looks pretty good right now. I'm going to finish it up another day. Thank you guys for watching my stream. Here's what I got right now. Upper hand, fighting robotic dinosaurs. And yeah. So I'll do this thing again, maybe a little bit more tomorrow. Probably around the same time, maybe earlier, maybe a little bit later. I'll see how this goes and all this stuff. But anyway, thank you for watching and have a great day.